From PinkPantheress Fancy That. The most stark observation I had with 2023's Heaven Knows is that PinkPantheress sounded like she was in a profoundly uncertain place, amplifying her established formula, but uneasy about adapting her sound for a bigger stage. And you could tell that her producers and collaborators weren't quite sure how to stick the landing either. So a return to something a little scrappier on this mixtape in order to recenter herself, while expanding on her mid-2000s pop R&B blend with garage and breakbeat could be exactly what she needs. And yeah, it's pretty much what we got, for better or for worse. A razor-tight fusion running about 20 minutes where the songs are kept short and sweet and up-tempo with that faster blur percussion, but cribbing some of the opulent 2000s gloss of the samples in order to reflect the polish that she brought on Heaven Knows. Like the slight Panic at the Disco flip on the UK bass line of Tonight, or the Sugar Babes interpolation on Nice to Know You. Although, I'm a little bit cooler, actually considerably cooler on Stateside, because the hook persistently reminded me of American Boy by Estelle, which is too firmly in my nostalgia window to be overtaken. But this is also probably classified as a mixtape on just length and production budget limitations alone, because she took the lead on the majority of these cuts behind the scenes, and she is an underrated producer in this lane. It's light enough to keep the feathery sparkle that complements her prim, if slightly detached vocal delivery, but with enough fragments of an edge in the vocal mix or some of the sample flips to add just enough bite to some of her best hooks to date, especially with the Basement Jaxx flips on Romeo and Girl Like Me, or the chirpy Just Jack flip of Stars. But I'm not sure the content always has that extra bit of depth to cut below the radar. Illegal is her cute diss track towards the paranoia triggered in smoking too much weed, with a slight echo on Noises flipping the Narda Wick sample, and there's a couple passing moments of exasperation at guys who aren't engaging more deeply or who are jerking her around, where I gotta wonder if Nice to Know You was a cute sister kiss-off to Nice to Meet You. But while I appreciated the chic, breezy glam of the love songs, if you're looking for something to go a bit deeper, this might actually feel like the most slight a PinkPantheress project has been to date. So again, feels a bit like a lateral move, and I think there's still another gear to be found. Probably her most cohesive sonic balance struck to date, but if the gestures at grandeur were aiming a little higher, she would have something that is truly great. Absolutely encouraging, and the best songs here are legit terrific. I just think there's a little bit more to truly knock it out of the park, but again, still worth hearing.